So you can see on the board C17, but mine is the next hour. Here's the train, guys. So got done with the train here, guys. 1 hour north of Paris to Beauvais. So here we go, guys. Bus number 6. So this is Terminal 2 here. I think Ryanair is in here. I'm 90% sure it is. Just got to double check that. And then on the other side, you got Terminal 1 over there. So this airport is not that big. About 4 hours and 15 minutes before departure. Now for me, that's a little bit late getting here, right? I usually want to arrive between 6 and 8 hours early for an international flight. That's just me, so I'll just have a little bit of leeway there. Check this out, guys. Paris Beauvais Airport. So, interesting story here. They don't have very many flights outside of Europe, right? So I just asked, why isn't my passport being stamped here? So the police, immigration police are up the stairs there, and I think they're just not open right now because Tirana is one of the few destinations where they don't have the immigration for EU, right? So I'm leaving Schengen zone. Got to get the stamped on the passport that I exited, right? So some countries don't even have an exit stamp, right? They just log it. So Tirana, going to Tirana, when I get to Tirana, it's an auto gate. It's not any stamp at all. So there's one gate that is away from Europe. A little late, guys.
Very shortly, commencing the safety demonstration. This is for your safety, so please give them your full attention once again.
We have your complete attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. These features may differ from aircraft that you have flown before. Please remove headphones for this demonstration. All emergency exits are indicated by a red exit, and the full markings will guide you to the nearest exit in emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft, at the front, in the middle, and at the rear of the cabin. All exits are also shown on the safety card. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency evacuation, you must leave all your hand baggage behind. To fasten a seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and secure by pulling the seat belt. To open a seatbelt, lift the buckle over. In case of a loss of cabin pressure, mask flight will drop automatically from the panels above your head. Remain seated and pull down firmly on the mask to stop slowly. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure the seatbelt, and move slowly. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing. Fit your own mask first before helping anyone else. The life jackets are stowed in a pocket beneath your seat or in the panel above your head. If it's needed, remove the jacket from its packet and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your waist, clip at the front, and secure as shown.
So it's kind of crowded here. Check this out. I think probably it's just because Ryanair and Wizz Air are now doing more flights here. And that's why it looks like this. It didn't used to be like this. In fact, a few times I've flown here, there was like nobody here in Tirana. So let's see, let's go jump on the bus just as usual. This is my 6th time, I think, flying into Toronto. Oh, actually, I took the private cab once. Check out this road, guys. I'm over by the north-south bus terminal here in Albania, Tirana. Just taking a little ride on my bike down to check out the terminal here. And I'm not sure if I'm going the right way, but I'm close.
Água dos coelhos.
I'm going to change the seat today, guys. You can see that this seat has been out in the sun there, and it's basically busted up there. Check this out, guys. Welcome back to Albania. That's my bicycle there that I've been working on. So this is my 5th entry here. So 5th entry 2024 here in Tirana. So for this trip, a couple of differences here. I decided to prepare to move to Montenegro, and that's what I'm doing here. So funny story about this landlord and my stuff that was in storage here. So I was in Asia and came back to Tirana after 18 months. So I left my stuff with this landlord. Like, he just rents student rooms here. So the landlord, I didn't actually know how long I would be gone. So I didn't know how long I would be gone from Albania, right? So I just left my stuff, my bicycle, which is not new. It's about 7 years old there. So left that. I thought maybe after 18 months he might have tossed my luggage, right? So I didn't know, lose my bicycle, lose my camping tent, all of this, right? So the tent's kind of expensive there. So came back. Luckily, I got my luggage back. He had held it in his garage there. So the landlord, this Albanian man, so rented a room from him again for a couple of weeks' time. So wanted to prepare another trip for this past summer, right? Backpacking trip with my tent there. So wanted to get that back. That's an idea I had in Asia, right? So coming back from Thailand was all around Asia. You can see from my previous videos here. Got the luggage, kind of reorganized it, set up for the camping trip, sold some stuff. So I originally had the bicycle plus 3 heavy jumbo suitcases, right? So got it down to 1 suitcase, the bicycle and my backpack, as well as my camping gear, right? So left that. When I left for the summer, the landlord didn't tell me that I had to take it away. So went to the airport. He's texting me at the airport. He doesn't want me to leave my stuff there anymore, right? I'm getting on the flight to go with my backpack and my tent there. So kind of a comical story there. He got a little bit perturbed. I was looking back at his messages there, and he did seem a bit angry there. So few things going on there. Here in Albania, the prices went up 25%, right? So he wanted to charge, he's going to bump his room rates up more than 25. He was one looking to get double or something like this, so he had other tenants there. So he did me a favor. You know, he was a decent guy, you know, and did me a favor and let me rent for my usual payment there. But he wanted me to move on, I think probably just because of money here. So when I came back to Albania, I went to get a hostel here, down here, a very cheap hostel. It's a decent place here. I decided to stay there for about 8 nights here. And did some more preparations here. I'm taking my bicycle and my suitcase and my backpack to Montenegro, right?